Will the clerk please call calendar number 377?
On page 30, calendar 377, substitute for House Bill number 5430, an act concerning a study of migraine treatment for women and veterans. Favor report, appropriations.
Representative Paris, you have the floor, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move for acceptance of the Joint Committee's favorable report and passage of the bill.
Question before the Chamber, acceptance of the Joint Committee's favorable report and passage of the bill. Representative Paris, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. HB 55430 focuses on an act concerning the study of migraine treatment for women and veterans here in the state of Connecticut. Migraines are the first cause of disability for people under 50, and also there is a higher prevalence of migraines in women reported for longer attacks duration, increased risk of headache reoccurrences, and greater disability, and longer periods for them to recover. Funding for migraine research remains at an all-time low and disproportionate to many communities in our state. Veterans also have a higher prevalence of migraine and an increased risk of traumatic brain injuries, also known as TBIs, due to this post-traumatic stress disorder, depression, and anxiety, compared with the general population that does not face many of these disproportionate disparities. Veterans may also include unique barriers to assessing the appropriate resources to helping to fix some of these challenges. This bill was provided to us after insight was given through testimony by several advocates of migraine awareness and research, highlighting the affliction and the lack of helpful services throughout our state made available for chronic debilitating migraines. And we are seeking to conduct a study through the University of Connecticut's Health Center's Department of Neurology on migraine treatment for relating to women and veterans. This bill will also require a subsequent report be provided to the Appropriations and Public Health Committees to highlight areas of concern and explore additional legislative avenues if necessary. Some of the testimony also provided shown and drawn on the experiences of people in our state who are facing migraine issues. Some people noted that their struggles with chronic migraines had also forced them to take other drugs to help stave off some of the migraines, which included various oral medication, to help the onset of migraines, and or Botox injections, which cause other health issues after taking them. Varying natures of migraine experiences for women and veterans and the common nature of these afflictions often speak to the imperative nature of this research from what we've seen from peer-reviewed medical journals. There is no fiscal impact for this bill, and it can be completed through requirements from existing resources. It's a good bill, sir, and I would urge passage of this bill as it came from a bipartisan passage to the committee. Thank you, sir.